I heard Wayne Gretzky, the famous hockey player, made this statement. He says, "Go where the hockey will be, not where the hockey puck is." Right. So I just thought about, uh, I just thought about trading in that same manner. Okay. So I haven't really thought about this too. I've been playing chess. I've been playing online chess for quite a while, and I just memorize these moves and I just do it, and then I see certain things. But apparently, grandmasters, what they do is they think about the possibility of the moves as far as they can, and then they make the moves based on what they surmise it to be the wiser move. So in day trading, uh, then I need to now why what what made me think about this? Um, so what made me think about it is, okay, so if the price currently is here, I could be looking at a continuation trade right here. If the price is right here, let's say this wasn't there and now it's still developing, then I would have to look left to see what major infrastructures there are. Essentially, support here, uh, resistance here, okay? And resistance here, right there. This is resistance, supported resistance right there, support and resistance right here. So when it moved down here, then when it moves sideways, then I'm thinking to myself now, where will the price be so that I can anticipate where I'm going to enter and where I'm going to exit, okay? So based on that thesis, I'm waiting for the price to move to a certain location where then I can start to make the trade. And so for instance here, look, there's a breakout right here. If this candle holds, there's a probability that this is probably the initial first steps to be moving in this territory here. And therefore, buying right here is probably a good idea. And sure enough, look at this candle. It's moving forward. Okay, so if the price gets to this point, but for some reason the price gets to this point, I have to see how it's going to behave, whether it's going to continue down, break down the resistance area, support area, or whether the support area is going to support the price and then start to move back up based on a breakout principle, essentially, right? It's initially, however small the candle is going to create a range bound situation at the apex area. Then when I see the first instance of dramatic shift out of that range, trading range, then I can trade based on that and expect it to move in my direction, just like right here is happening right there. So the first candle broke out, then there's going to be a little pullback, and if that pullback holds, chances are it's going to keep moving up. It's going to keep moving up here. Or it could just keep going without a pullback. And so the entry might be viable here with a stop loss to anticipate the two different possibilities of pullback, however deep that's going to be. If there's no pullback, then it's going to continue going up right here as is seen here. So now I'm thinking just like right here. Now the price has reached here, but it looks like it's breaking down here. Right here. So it finally reached the point where the attempting to grab the biggest move possible, not grabbing it here because I mean this is a unknown area where the price can either go up or down. It's unknown. But if the price holds here for a few more candles and there's a breakout that occurs on this side, then there's probably a higher chance that it's going to start moving in this direction versus going in this direction. These are the areas that I need to put myself in to figure out where the hockey puck is, right? So I need to consider that in my trading to add to the confluences in my trading. So when this candle is pictured here, okay, so what am I saying to myself? Okay, so it came down, it got support, and then it is actually breaking the trend right here, trend breakout right here. And so if I were to get in here, I would have a decent chance of this moving up. And sure enough, based on this, it did move up. Then I can ask myself, okay, or at a certain point, would I consider selling? So this would have been, okay, it would be difficult in certain areas where this initially starts with a red and then pops up, red pops up. But right here is probably the area that I would exit to avoid this pullback. This pullback could be just heading down here, don't know. So I would say, based on looking at this analysis here with moving averages moving up, and also it's testing the resistance area here, and drop down here, and support it here. Most likely, it's going to move back up based on its sentiment. Sentiment of a bullish trend here. Look at that. Touch, touch, touch. Dropped lower highs. So probably it's going to keep going up. This is called a triple top. Generally speaking, what happens with currencies is that there is a news that has a huge impact on its price. And so what happens is that it'll generally tend to trend until it gets to a point where it's range bound. So it broke out. It has a pullback here. Now probably it's going to stay a little bit and then pop back up just like it did here. Most likely, probably, maybe.